My name is Jano. You suck at After Effects and my mic is broken. We are going to go over an overview of After Effects. It is very fundamental and very noobish. When you buy your After Effects and open up, you will see the settings like this. It is default this way. You had your project on your left with a effect control here on the left side here. The composition is on the middle here, and you got the info on your right along with audio. Below that is the preview where you push your play button or ramp preview and change your frame rate whatsoever. Below that is your effect and presets, and this one is the character, your text character. You could change your font style once whatsoever, and then below that your paragraph. You could align them left, right, or center. So let's get going with this tutorial. You're gonna waste another 5 or 10 minutes waste of your time with me. So let's get started. On this panel, it's called the project panel. You can import your allowable files. In some cases you cannot import MP4 or MK4 or other formats that it will not allow you. You only allowed like video or images formats like AVI, MOV, WMV, JPEG, PNG, PSD, and for the sounds you can import for like MP3, WAV, AIF, etc. You can also add some folders by clicking this icon here. You could rename them like the, or you can delete them. And you can import your files by going to File and then Import File. Here on the bottom it's called the transition. You could animate your footage, fade in, fade out, whatsoever. On the left panel, I just import some images, some sounds, and some video to demonstrate you how you're gonna put it on the timeline on the bottom. All you have to do is just bring or highlight one of your items here and then drag it on the bottom like that, and then same thing with the sound if you want, same thing with the video, you could do that too. If you want to remove this, just highlight that and then press your delete button on your keyboard. If you don't know your delete button, you're an idiot. And also, when you bring your new composition of your footage like that, you automatically set up your width and height, whatever the height of your video or images is. Like for example, when I drag that, the width of that is 1024 and height is 768, and it has automatically name as the name of the picture here. So if you want to name that, go to composition and composition settings and name your footage or images. Say image. And the settings you always set up with square pixels, and frame rate is 29.97. Unless you do animation, you do 25. And if you want to bring your video that contains a sound like that, and you could also scale this too. If you want to play this with a sound, just click this icon here. It says frame preview, and if you want to view this with only the sound, you could turn off the I button here. And if you don't want to like the sound and you want to do the video, you could do that too. I never use this. I think display button only plays for the video. You know, it doesn't concern the sound whatsoever. And if you want to delete one of your item here, you could also press your delete button. When you delete it, doesn't mean that your file will be deleted permanently. Preview, like I said before, you could use the RAM preview to play it with the sound frame by frame. You could also use this option, shift RAM previews option. Frame rate 29.97. You could adjust that. And the bottom one is the effect panel, so you could type your effects like hue, saturation, or curves. And if you know your effect, you could type it easily. It's much faster that way. You could also select one by one here. I actually prefer typing here because it is more faster and efficient way. And here on the characters is the text character style. If you type text or whatever text you want to be, then you could browse that text style by pressing your arrow key like that, or you could change the color. The bottom one's a paragraph. You could align them to your left or right. That's funny. When I press the right, it goes left. Anyways, I think I went over most everything here in After Effects. I hope you had and learned something new and wasted just 7 to 10 minutes with me, because since you suck at After Effects. Until next time.